Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to this look here that we're doing start to finish. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Probably James Charles Blue tutorial. I don't know. So today we are using probably my most used palette of late, the James Charles. Is it the Artistry palette? Yeah, the Artistry palette. Unleash your inner artist palette, which is gorgeous, and I should have kept this out to show you what it is. And also a new product to me, and a new product in general, the Stila Little White Lies glitter liquid eyeshadows. I bought this on Beauty Bay and oh my word, on my eyes, it's gorgeous. We also experimented with a pink wing to kind of contrast with the blue. We'll talk about that later on because it's a disaster. And yeah, just general putting lots of makeup on my skin. I put a lot of makeup on today. I think when you watch it you might be like, whoa Melissa, you don't need that much makeup on, but I don't, you know when you don't feel good like physically or even mentally, sometimes you're just like, I'm gonna put a lot of makeup on because it is my escape. Anyway, we're gonna do this look today from start to finish. If you want to see how I do it, just keep watching, but please do subscribe to my channel. I want to hit 25k and it's like not out of reach, it's within the grasp. I hit 50,000 on Instagram, which is like a huge milestone for me, so 25k on here would be incredible. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. I like to do fun, bold, creative eye looks. I don't like to do kind of wearable standard looks, so yeah, if you like this kind of thing, you should subscribe. And anyway, I'm gonna go now, have a nice bath. Well, Hamish is gonna bath me, because we're still at that point. And then I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, thank you so much for everything. My painkillers are kicking in. I'm gonna go now, bye. So we're beginning this journey as always with brows on and one eye done, because I always need to practice the look that I'm doing. I'm going in with P. Louise base. This is 01. I'm gonna put a wee smattering of that on. Actually, I'm gonna take it just a little bit all round. And I like to use my Real Techniques setting brush. This is pretty much how I always do it, whether I'm using concealer or the P. Louise base. I've just got so many like questions recently about the P. Louise base, like why I don't use it and stuff. So when I do use it, I just think concealer is just as good. So there we go, that is the P. Louise base, and we're obviously not setting it because that would defeat the purpose. So I'm dipping into my James Charles palette and I'm picking up the shade Cola, which is the deepest matte blue, and I'm gonna focus my camera. I'm gonna pat that all the way through my crease, and I am patting it on because I'm trying to get as much pigment from it as possible. A little bit underneath, and I am gonna wing it out slightly into like a kind of triangle shape. Look at all the fallout as well. Never do your base first. Then I'm taking another brush, a clean brush, or at least it was clean before I did the other eye, and I'm just gonna gently go around the edges of this and just kind of blend it. Then I'm taking a fluffier brush and the shade Playground, and I'm gonna start going around this. 50% on, 50% off. Very gentle pressure on your eye as well. And I'm just trying to start to blend this into my really pale base. It's just by using like lighter and lighter pressure as I go around it. And I'm taking the shade Flashback, which is the white, and I'm going to go around that top as well. So yeah, that's really going to start help blending it into the concealer base. So now I'm picking up the shade Brother, And I'm gonna just dust that in between that deep blue and then the lighter blue, is it called Playground? And just start trying to blend those two together a bit nicer. It's about to say nicerly. A bit nicer. And I never really mind a harsh line at the front because I always do go in and cut my crease. Well, I don't always, but today we are doing a cut crease. So I never really focus too much on the front harsh edge that we've got because we're just going to cover that up anyway. But I do definitely focus on this like outer edge, which is way more important. Now though, I'm picking up the shade Spooky, which is the black. And I'm going to start just deepen up this outer corner of my lid and this very kind of outer V as well. Okay, so if you start really deep blue, it's actually pretty easy to blend the black. It's not that hard. And then back in with a fluffier brush and the shade Playground, and really start to blend this outer edge like we mean it. We want this to look way more seamless. Very light pressure. I hold my brush like almost at the very end. And remember, you can go back in with the shade Flashback, which is the white, which is only going to help blend things even nicer. Okay, let's move on to our cut crease. We can come back to our blending as necessary. So I'm taking my ABH 828, which is just a little liner brush, and I'm going to put on Makemeupmissa. This is the P. Louise base, not concealer. That's way higher than the other eye, I can already tell. That's what happens when you have uneven eyes. So I'm just gonna follow up that line and drag it backwards. Just load up my brush, fill in the inside, and then I'll go back in and I will make it all neat and tidy. I do know I need it more rounded at this front part. There we go, not so bad. And then I'm just grabbing like a flat concealer brush and I'm just gonna pat out all of the base on my lid. And then a little clean brush, I'm just gonna drag that dark shadow and just like pat this outer corner, wipe it off, drag, just so that it's so much easier to blend. Even using your finger helps. So now taking a flat brush and filling in my cut crease with the shade Hello, which is a kind of like really vibrant, I don't know, aqua. And if I wasn't going to do this next step, I would probably use my brush wet, or I'd also apply glitter glue on my eyelid just to get the maximum pigment out of this colour, because it is really pigmented and pretty. But I found recently, and I put it on my Instagram stories, that using a glitter glue under any metallic shade is actually like 10 times better than like using a wet brush. Like, it just works so well. but I am actually going to cover this with a new product that I'm really excited about. And then I am actually taking a pinch of glitter glue for this outer corner, because I do want the dark blue metallic to be super pigmented. So on my eye, I initially put on the shade Acapella, but I found it just wasn't really as blue as I wanted it, so I'm actually taking my Kiko Sparkling Holiday shade 04, and I'm gonna pat this over the glitter glue. To blend the two of them together, because obviously that's super harsh, I'm going back in with that turquoise colour. I can't remember the name of it, what's it called? Hello. From the other side. And I'm just gonna like drag it over that deep blue. And what I did on the other eye as well, actually, I picked up a bit of the matte shade Playground and just put that a little bit in where they meet as well, and I feel like that does help it ever so slightly blend better. We'll deal with this outer corner in a minute, but let's go in with the exciting product. So this is brand new from Stila. This is the Stila Little White Lies liquid eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Mint Myth. So this isn't a glittering glow, it's just like a liquid eyeshadow. And let me make sure I'm in focus. Let me swatch it. So it's like a pearly white, see that? You can almost not see it, to this intense like green reflect. It's absolutely beautiful. And as always with these like liquid eyeshadows, I take them off the applicator onto a little brush, and then I'm gonna apply that all over my eyelid, all over the front. I just want to darken it so you can see it a bit better. I'm wondering if you can see it a bit better now. Just that gorgeous reflect. It's just such a statement like eyelid colour. It's so beautiful. And just taking a little bit more of the shade Playground. So I feel I need to blend the edge of where that shimmer was. I'll just keep it dark just now. I'm going to pick up more of the shade Spooky, which is the black, and just start packing it on this very outer corner. Just so that it is the very deepest part of the look. Blending it into that blue. Now for the very bright pink liner, I just thought it contrasted really cool. I'm going in with Jeffree Star Prom Night because these are eye safe. Taking my Zoeva 317 wing liner brush, and like Mitchell does, I'm just lying it flat against my eye, and I'm going to start stamping it along. Slightly thicker on the outer corner than on the inner corner. Just make sure I'm matching. See, the only thing is on the other side, don't know if it'll focus, it has like cracked a little, which is really annoying, but the effect is still there, so I can't say that this is like the best way to do it, but I think it does look gorgeous. It has cracked a little, which is really irritating, but yeah, hopefully it'll hold up. At least till I get a nice photo of it. So now we've got that pink liquid lipstick on our eye. I'm going in with the shade Skip, which is the bright pink from the James Charles palette. And we're just gonna go over it, make it as pigmented as possible. Seems to cling to some areas more than others, I'm not sure why. And then I'm just taking a small brush in the shade Cola, that original deep blue. I'm just gonna like start patting it at the end of this pink liner. And also just a pinch of Spooky at the very, very end. Just to kind of blend it in, and even, yeah, just pick up a wee bit more of the pink and just kind of drag it out a bit as well. So I'm going to wipe away this fallout, zoom out, and we'll move on to the face. You look how it's really stuck and then not in other places. Why is that? Tell me, it's really annoying. So I am completely moisturised. I used my Peter Thomas Roth water drench, blah blah blah. I'm going to use the foundation stick I've not used in ages, the ABH foundation stick. This is in the shade Warm Ivory. I just want to give it a go. I've not tried it in so long, so I'm just hoping that it's good. I can't remember, to be honest, so I just thought we'll change it up a bit, do something different. Putting quite a lot on because I think it's not that full coverage, so we'll see. And I think I'll need to blend it out with a brush. Hamish is doing the dishes in the background. I'm actually just adding a little bit of ivory because it's a bit lighter. And I know you all think I do too light foundation, but my body is light. I am light. I am very light as a person. It's got more coverage than I remember it having. Maybe it's just because I used quite a lot. So I've actually just gone in with a really small pinch of my Maybelline Super Stay in 10 because I felt like actually I made the wrong decision in making my foundation a bit lighter. And although I feel like this looks like it matches my body more, it's way too dark for me. So I don't know what's happening with my skin. What I'm doing, I feel like I'm all over the place because I've just taken my pain meds. There we go, so pretty happy with my base now. The stick foundation's like a medium coverage, and then the Maybelline amped it up a little so it looks a little fuller. I mean, I've got full coverage on. I mean, this spot is he's hanging around. Let's call him Frederick. I'm gonna use my NARS concealer in Light 2 Vanilla because I'm pretty sure since I've bought this, I've not used it. And I really should use it because I spent my money on it, you know? And then I'm just going to use my matching NARS powder just to powder, because again, I'm pretty sure I've only used this once. After I did that full face first impression, I feel like I've got a hair under my eye and I can't get it. This is just to stop my smile lines. I'm just going to set the rest of my face using my Maybelline Super Stay powder in Ivory. Hit pan on this because it's good. I really like this powder actually. And today is not a day that I'm experimenting with non-set skin. Don't know why, just don't want to. Gonna use the shade Fawn from the ABH contour kit just to contour my face. Look less like a tie. What did we do before contouring? Just bronzing. Is there ever a time without contour? The people in the 1920s contour. Did you contour your nose way too much? Yes you did, Melissa. And I'm going to use a really recent favourite bronzer. The Hoola Light is so nice. This is one of the best bronzers I've ever used and would highly recommend it if you have pale skin like moi. It just gives such a natural, lovely bronze to pale skin. And I'm pretty sure they're adding like deeper ones to the line as well, which is good. And I'm using my ABH Dream Glow Kit. I've actually just been applying it for ages and just like listening to this Ted Bundy documentary. Using the shade Magic and Wish. I've not used this in ages. And holy mackerel, 'tis blinding. 50 bucks though almost, isn't this like 46 pounds? Man, oh man, that's expensive. And for blush, I'm going to use Milani 01 Dolce Pink because I think pink will go with the pink on my eyes, which right now look crazy. I need to put lashes on so badly. I really like these Milani blushes. A bit more expensive than like drugstore, but they are really good. And my Luminoso I've probably had for like 2 years now and it's not nearly hitting pan. And you can keep powders for longer. We all know this. Clearly woke up today and wanted to put as much makeup on my face as possible, didn't I? Wowzers. So I'm just going to go do this under eye and lash off camera and then I'll be back and do it on the side because I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, so give me 1 second. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Smokey, just on this outer corner especially. Keep it nice and deep. And then I'm going to use a bit of Brother just beside it. And then I'm going to use Playground. I'm starting to learn the names on this palette. Wow. It's so big, I never thought I'd learn them all. So just bringing that along. And then I'm going to take my Stila Mint Myth, or Myth Mint Myth, and I'm going to run that along this start. The formula of this liquid eyeshadow is very similar to that of the Barry M holographic eyeshadow toppers, because it's not like glittery but it's super metallic and just outrageously beautiful. Like, holy mackerel. I need to buy more of these. I need them. And then I'm actually picking up a little bit of glitter glue just on my inner corner brush, because I'm going to use white on the inner corner and I want it to be super bright, so I'm going to use the shade Flashback. And with the glitter glue it's going to go on way more pigmented, even though it is a matte shade. You just kind of layer it up, but you can see it is building in pigmentation. And then on my waterline I'm going in with my LA Girl Shockwave blue eyeliner. I think this is the shade Electric. Yeah. And you want to do 2 layers, like let this one sit for a bit and then do a second layer. And it's way more pigmented. Might even do a 3rd layer over here. Alright. And then I'm just going to throw on mascara. And then my lashes. My lashes are Pinky Goat Neura lashes. I absolutely love these. They're just the best. I've just used Maybelline 981 on my lips. It literally hurt using it because of like scraping the barrel. And then I'm just going to use the Colour Sensational Nude Whisper. I've used this before recently. Just to line the lips, overline them. I mean, actually I'm not going to use that because I hate it. Non-retractable lip liners are... No. Retractable lip liners are the worst. I'm going to use this Gosh one in the shade... I don't know. Nugget Crisp? Nugget? Who knows? And then I'm going to use Maybelline Tease Vivid Lip Lacquer on top. Pretty much the only lip gloss I'll wear because it's so pale and beautiful. Oakley dokley, I'll just go do something with my hair, which needs washed terribly. And we'll be back for our grand reveal, which won't be that grand, but maybe slightly grand. Back in a moment. So my lovely friends, this is the finished look, obviously. I'm really happy with how my makeup came out. The only thing I'm really struggling with is the pink eyeliner. It keeps literally chunking off and I have to keep like reapplying it. I don't even think I'll be able to do like close-up photos of my eyes because it just keeps chunking off and looking shocking. But apart from that, I am really happy with how the makeup came out. This spot, it's pretty much covered, but I put a highlight on my chin, so it's like, you know. I really like the blues from this James Charles palette. I love that Stila Little White Lies liner. It is so pretty, and I'm definitely going to buy one more today. Because I need it. I don't know what colour yet, but probably purple one. Let me turn down my beauty light because then I feel like you see everything a little bit better. But excuse my forehead wrinkles. I need Botox. There is my face closer, including all texture, all spots. I do like the ABH foundation, but really putting Maybelline over the top kind of just like took away the ABH foundation, so we'll just say I'm wearing Maybelline, to be honest. A lot of highlight. Yeah, really like the focus, the eyes. Yeah. There you go. Got my forehead wrinkles if you want. Look at them. Look at them. So yeah, this video was probably a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. My lighting, I cannot work it out. I change the settings on my camera like daily. Things go too bright, they go too dark. I really need a new camera. I'm literally, for the past, ever since I've made videos, I've been using a vlogging camera. And I would love suggestions down below of a really good, like proper filming camera. I'm pretty sure it's like the Canon 500D Mark spaceship. I don't know what it's called, but they're so expensive. So if anyone wants to like give me £1,000, I'll take it. But yeah, really happy with this look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot of makeup on my face right now. This won't be everyone's cup of tea, but if you like it, leave a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go take some photos of it, and then take some diazepam, and go to bed because my back's sore. Okay, bye!